Hello everyone. In this video, I will discuss sustainable career. Today's careers are changing from the lifetime employment model of staying in one occupation as in the past to the one that is more dynamic and requires self-directions. Sustainable career is a concept based on this change. Let's begin by understanding the term career. A career, according to the 1989 definition by Arthur et al., is the unfolding sequence of a person's work experiences over time. This implies that a career is not simply a series of occupational positions or roles, but a process of growth and change experienced by an individual. Next, let's look at career studies. Career studies have explored the attitudes, decisions, and behaviors of individuals regarding work and careers, as well as their development and career trajectory. Research here considers not only the process of career choice, but also how that choice affects an individual's life and how the individual grows and changes. Career studies have its roots in vocational psychology. In the past century, career studies have evolved primarily on the basis of developmental psychology, applied psychology, and organizational behavior. In other words, career studies are multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary, seeking to understand an individual's career development from multiple and scientific perspectives. Let's take a brief look at the evolution of career studies. First, let's start with the classical career theory in the 1980s. Career theory during this period focused on the long-term employment relationship between organizations and individuals. Career paths within organizations during this period were primarily vertical, that is, upward-oriented. Thus, research during this period viewed stable employment and promotion within the organization as the basis for career success. In the 1990s, the new career paradigm emerged. During this period, individual initiative and ownership of one's career were emphasized, following the trend of restructuring in the United States companies in the 1980s. The new career paradigm focused on career orientation. In particular, the concepts of boundaryless career and protean career were proposed, and emphasis was placed on career self-management and diversity. Then, after the 2000s, the post-new career paradigm emerged. Here, it is pointed out that some of the practices based on the new career paradigm did not actually produce the expected results. In particular, human resource management needed to be reformed, focusing on the emergence of new labor problems such as declining employee loyalty, low wages, and work-life conflict. In the criticism for the new career paradigm, the following arguments have been developed. First, the new career paradigm underestimates the impacts of factors beyond an individual's control. Since these factors can often cause individuals' career crisis, career self-management, the central concept of new career paradigm, are not always feasible. The study by Takuma et al. Also points out that the new career paradigm overestimates the degree of personal agency. In reality, many people are not able to build their careers as they wish. Rather, their careers are heavily influenced by external factors. Furthermore, the new career paradigm overlooked the importance of the influence of institutions, context, and political aspects in career development. These factors have been shown to directly influence an individual's career choices and growth. These arguments have proposed the importance of considering the impact of context on individual careers. This view is consistent with that of classical career theory. As Miller's research and others have shown, The idea is that not only the individual but also the environment has a significant impact on the individual's career. Going back to the context-oriented perspective that emerged in the post-new career paradigm provided the background for the concept of sustainable career. In addition, the growing emphasis on stakeholder management and sustainability, the paradigm of sustainable human resource management emerged. Then, from the argument on sustainable human resource management, the concept of sustainable career emerged. As you know, in corporate management, there is an increasing emphasis on contributing to sustainability. The concept of sustainability is based on the worldview that all people should make effort to meet the current needs without preventing future generations from being able to meet their needs. Sustainability has also become a requirement in human resource management. Sustainable human resource management is based on the idea that solving labor problems such as low wages and work-life conflict can lead to sustainability as a company. This means that in order for a company to achieve sustainable management, it must also consider the health and well-being of its employees. With regard to sustainability at the individual level, it is defined as the ability to create, experience, and sustain adaptive capacity. The discussion of individual level sustainability advocates the need for sustainable development at the individual level through a continuous process of acquiring new knowledge and skills. In particular, the importance of reflecting on the assumptions, attitudes, beliefs, and values they hold about themselves is noted. In traditional corporate strategy theory, the relationship between a company and its stakeholders has been thought of as a relationship depicted by the figure on the left. This is known as the input-output model. This model served as the foundational framework up until the 1990s. In this model, a company is positioned in its relationships with its suppliers, shareholders, employees, and customers. The model assumes that companies operate with the goal of maximizing shareholder values with constraints of the stakeholders' demands. Since the 1980s, however, there has been an emergence of the idea that corporate management should shift from an input-output model to a stakeholder model. One important difference between stakeholder management and the input-output model is that the stakeholder model does not consider stakeholders as constraints. The stakeholder model considers the support of all stakeholders to be essential to the long-term survival and success of the company. It also emphasizes the integration of each stakeholder's interests into the corporate goals. Unlike shareholder-centric or employee-centric models, the stakeholder model emphasizes the balance and integration of the interests of multiple stakeholders. However, it is almost impossible in reality for a company to achieve win-win relationship with all stakeholders at all times. The core idea of stakeholder models approach is that a company should aim to secure the long-term support of each stakeholder while prioritizing the interests of some stakeholders as the situation demands. Sustainable careers have four essential characteristics. First, it is a career that allows individuals to live a life consistent with their values and preferences, thereby achieving life satisfaction. This reflects the idea that work should be more than just a means of earning an income. It should reflect personal values and enhance quality of life. Second, employment should satisfy not only economic needs but also psychological well-being. This is the idea that not only material wealth but also psychological satisfaction should come from a career. Third, It is important to have the flexibility to choose a career that matches changing personal needs and interests, and the ability to support that choice. In a rapidly changing world, career paths may not be static, but will continue to evolve in response to change. And fourth, personal competencies should be renewed on a steady basis. This implies the importance of continuing to learn and continually updating skills. Specific indicators are needed to evaluate the degree of sustainable careers. Three indicators of sustainable careers are health, happiness, and productivity. These are important criteria in determining whether a career is positively impacting an individual's life. Health assesses whether work has a positive impact on physical and mental health. Happiness measures the level of satisfaction and happiness from work. Productivity reflects work efficiency and quality of work results. Sustainable careers do not simply mean long-term employment, but shake deeper layers of personal fulfillment. Moreover, it assumes not only personal fulfillment, but also the contribution made by employees to the company by including a measure of productivity. So, how can we achieve career sustainability at the individual level? The first strategy is proactive interaction with the surrounding stakeholders. This strategy is based on resource conservation theory and self-determination theory. Resource conservation theory states that acquisition and conservation of resources is directly linked to reduced stress and improved well-being. According to this theory, we must actively invest in protecting our own resources and acquiring new ones in order to achieve career sustainability. Another theoretical base is self-determination theory. According to Ryan and Dess's research, growth-oriented people emphasize social interaction to achieve their internal needs. In other words, pursuing a career based on their own values and interests can be a source of energy, which can lead to career sustainability. The second strategy is to ensure access to resources such as human networks and support. A trustworthy interpersonal network, mentors, coaching, and support in the workplace can be an important resource when exploring various options and paths in one's career. Access to these resources is the foundation for career sustainability, especially in environments with growing difficulty and uncertainty. However, to leave these personal strategies entirely up to each individual would be a recession toward the world of a new career paradigm. If these strategies contribute to individual career sustainability, then companies should help individuals achieve sustainable careers through these strategies. By doing so, companies will be able to make their human resources sustainable and also the organization itself sustainable. Thank you for watching.